Good morning to the Tank Master YouTubers. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow's Veterans Day, the perfect day to wear your red shirt Friday. Today we are in Sullivan County. I haven't been in Sullivan County in a bit, so it's kind of cool. We don't mind Sullivan County. It's still an hour and 10 minutes away. We've got Craig in here already, but unusual, the doors are up, open. What do you think's going on with Craig? And he's got the new Mason hooked up to the trailer, but went back inside. Maybe to warm up a bit. So I thought this Fallsburg was up in Dutchess County, so it's up where the land was. You know anything about it?
2 550s out.
Really? And no install? 2 550s out and one in.
Probably 1,000.
Okay, cool. Well, normally 2 550s out. If that's the case, that means one of them's failed, and then they installed another. So we may have a leaker. That's it. Well, that should be exciting because I'm not sure you guys have seen that. 2 550s in one 28-minute segment. Good things are just happening for you guys. So here is the existing 550 underground tank. It undermines some of the asphalt here, so we're going to have to obviously roll it back out, try to get our soil back in to compact it. Just possibly make notice of the underground discharge here. We have another tank underground over here, probably for his diesel equipment back in the day. And they've got another underground tank. This is an old shop. So the new owner knew nothing about this other than eventually finding these pipes. So comes down here, you can see it used to come up and it used to connect here to fill in the vent. So it's a remote fill, so you can see the one line going down. So it's going to be somewhere in this area. I'm going to say it's an old kerosene or maybe a diesel. We got to remove that also. And we are installing a new 330 gallon.
Go get him.
Hi,
Very
kitty.
friendly.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna follow you.
These will be tricky. Going in here. This isn't too bad. And the homeowner wants it installed right here. We're gonna move it a little bit left to keep the vent opening when it's piped outside 2 feet away from an opening. He's got a tiger loop already installed, so we'll just bring our new lines down over and then down to the burner right there. Looks like he's got a little spillage going on, but he's got a nice new tiger loop installed and possibly looking for a rocket. I don't know, we just came in here not thinking. I don't know what happened with us this morning, but we didn't set ourselves up well. That's the epitome of wasted space. So that existing tank has about 5 inches in it. He's almost down below his suction line, so that's just about done, which for me is perfect, because I never want to transfer any of the old fuel. You're paying $4 or $5 grand for a new installation. Why carry over any bacteria? It's just, or any possible sludge. Also, the manufacturers on all these tanks that are made, they say right in it that you should not transfer any usable fuel. They don't say that based on sludge, which is, you know, obviously important, but it's for water. Water is heavier than fuel. It sits at the bottom of the tank. So they don't want you to pump water over into your new tank, because the day you pump water in, it starts rusting from the inside out. And this asphalt, and honestly, it's less than an inch thick. So when I come over here and just begin to make my turn, it's possibly going to start breaking this all up, which I hate. But you know, this machine right here is the smallest machine that I can bring in here to remove this. It's like, you know, Megatron could use it, but remove it, but it would be a 2-day project. My back would be killing me after the second day. Hey, they need some help getting that 330 down, Sam. Greg's just looking at the wall. We're gonna come out below grade right over here. Right about here, we'll come up and out with the fill in the bed. That's the second one, that person that's asked him that.
They had a festival here a couple of weeks ago. They just haven't picked it up yet.
All right, well, these guys are getting this thing down now. Alright, so I just found out that the main well line, right, comes in right here, right over top of the tank, and electric. So I'm just trying to determine how far this tank comes, and it goes further than that. So we'll move that. So I want to know exactly how much of this asphalt to cut. Okay, tank's cut open. Drop tubes in with a screen. We set up our pump. We're going to pump now into our holding tank.
Huh? Yeah.
Is that thing almost done down there?
I can send it through in 15 minutes.
Did that tool we used work?
No,
It just vibrated the whole wire. Yeah, you'd have to clamp the other end of it. Craig is actually outside there digging for the opening for this one. Those are two good holes. That's already piped in, lined up. They're moving down here. Okay. It looks like they've temporarily got the line run. They'll get it, they'll straighten it all out a lot better, and then they'll fasten it. And they fasten it with those rubber grommet vibration lines. When that burner kicks on, gives a little bit of a vibration, and the vibration goes through the copper line, and it amplifies it. So if it's connected to the floor joist, you'll get a little humming upstairs. So they make these special connectors that are insulated with rubber for the vibration, so it removes any of that. As soon as we get this one up and out, we'll backfill. I'm a little nervous with the backfill. You see all the rock in the back of that stainless steel bed of mine. I think we're gonna get some dents in it, getting it out. So that'll be painful. You can see all those.
They got it, he's on it, he's on it.
Okay, tank's out. That was successful. This asphalt bothering me. The returning suction lines down there, so we're gonna flare cap those so no water goes through it and into the home. And the tank is solid. She's a good one.
Might need you to prop it in a second.
Okay.
Once I do the. Ready?
Yep. All right, we're gonna see how good these cuts are.
Ready?
It's got to go this way. Whole tank's got to go that way. A little more. Right there. There you go. There you go. I think that'll work. Good. This one's got to go up a little bit.
I need you to prop that so I can. You guys can.
I'll push.
Ready?
Yep.
Good.
That's done.
There you go. Perfect. Nice pitch on that fill, you can clearly see.
Is that good, or you need it out more?
Okay, we've got that one line out. Mike is going to cut it flush so we can get a nice clean flare on it. We'll dig this other one out. You can see how it's all stretched. That's what happens when you catch it. You just stretch it. It doesn't break. So we'll find a nice circumference and then we'll cut it and flare that one.
I would pound that down as far as
You got it,
This house is as old as Jesus was
Sammy.
when he was crucified. 33.
You do that a lot, I bet, huh?
You have a lot of 33 facts. What happens next year?
That's a whole different. Yeah,
He's
that's
patching
why.
that. Those are the lines that went beneath.
That's why I'm putting it out there now.
All right.
Like it.
Okay, that's in there very nicely. Mikey's finishing up a little bit of painting. Very nice.
You paid for it.
Lines
We did that. And,
up and over.
Had like a 40% fuel saving.
Really?
Easily 40%.
Down.
We had an old.
And there you go. I'm sure we have something to pick that up for him.
I want
don't
it.
we? A little shake. A little shake. right, hit the vibrate. Well, here we are with this metal detector again. This useless piece of equipment we have. Is that on the low setting?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what
Crank it. If I crank it up, it's just metal everywhere.
Sal said we were doing wrong. We weren't putting it on low. It's just ridiculous.
Yes, but have I been wrong?
Okay, well, show me where it is now. Give me the outline, my son. Really? Seriously?
I guess.
Okay, we'll
Remember,
go
he
with
said
it.
there's-
redeem himself from Newburgh. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go.
Pull it!
No, don't pull it. Oh, Corey.
Just you and me. Summertime, get ready, we are so divine. Blue water and yellow sand. Let's live our dream. Summertime, get ready, we are so divine. Blue water and yellow sand. Just you and me. Summertime, get ready, we are so divine. Blue water and yellow sand. Let's live our dream. Summertime.
This is that other 550 kerosene or diesel, whatever it is. This township required soil samples, so we took a sample at the base of each void, threw down some seed. That's good to go. Loading up everything, we'll pick up our mats. All right, just do a final walk through here. This was a low area by his septic we filled in for him. The oil man came, filled it up. Probably can't see it because it's a little dark. That's all good though. He's got the rocket on there. And we cleaned this all up for him, all that speedy dry. And we concrete patch that. Let's see how the outside looks. Beautiful. Very nice. And then the front here. Couldn't get a nice square cut on that because it's just cut one, the other would break. So
Pretty brittle driveway.
yeah, it's very brittle. It's like 1.25 inches. That came out good too. That's it. 2 tanks, 1 install, no environmental impact. That's a happy customer. He was a good guy. It was a pleasure working for him. That's another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental. Enjoy Veterans Day tomorrow, folks. All right, so this homeowner was a good guy. Actually wanted us to line our stuff up so we could get a picture, a photo op of all the equipment and trucks. So that's pretty cool. So if he's gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too. There you have it.